Hi folks, and welcome to my video. This one's going to be mainly about the pickups that I've had over the past couple of months. A load of Japanese games. Basically, if you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I'm KingMonkey25 and my main passion is getting the games from Japan, mainly for the box art and the games themselves so that I can see the manuals, because in the West we got completely different manuals and they're never as good. So yeah, there's a bit of that and a couple of shout outs to the people in the community, just people that I've dealt with, and then hopefully you'll enjoy it, and any comments please leave them in the comment section. Okay, I'm going to start with 16-bit games, move on to 32-bit, so a bit of Saturn, and then followed by Dreamcast. As you might be able to tell from the t-shirt, I'm a big Megadrive fan, so I'm going to start with those. These ones are all from a seller called Alan McCluskey, who basically runs Alan's Japanese retro game sales on Facebook. Awesome group if you want to pick up some cheap Japanese games. This is one of the ones that I've managed to pick up. Thunder Force 3, wanted for a while just because it's a landmark title pretty much. So yeah, great game. This one I picked up just purely for the box art. It was only a £5, but yeah. It's a strategy game, so I don't think playing that in Japanese is probably a great idea, but that's that one. This next one, NBA Bulls vs Lakers, there's another one. It's £5. The reason I got this, spine's slightly different, so it's slightly wider than like your standard. Also comes with an awesome poster, which is the Japanese games release from EA. So I'll quickly just show you that. Get this unwrapped. So you got something along the lines of that. It is actually all the way out there. And you've got people selling these things on eBay just for like £5, £7 alone, and I got this included with the game. There you go figure. NBA Jam, everyone knows this game pretty much. Didn't really get this for the box art, it's just more to own it on Japanese format. Populous, same thing. Just wanted it in the Japanese format. Most people played this. I'd probably play this more on Amiga than this. And another thing that Alan managed to get hold of was this little tiny Telltale baseball. So I've been collecting the small Sunsoft cases. So at the moment I've got 4, which are Batman, if I get that the right way up, Telltale Mahjong, and Shikindo, and I'd say Telltale Baseball. The other ones are very, very expensive, so the ones that are missing, Fantasy Zone, which isn't too bad, Flashback, which is £80 roughly most of the time, and what's the other one if I can remember rightly? Lemmings. So yeah, for some reason Lemmings is about £60 if you want to buy that. Moving on. Is next bits that I got are G-Lock and Afterburner 2. Afterburner 2 I just wanted more because it's an early title for the Megadrive, so I wanted that. G-Lock, just awesome box art, and that carries on in the manual. Incidentally, if you're after the artwork for lots of these manuals, follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of the stuff on that. Next up, Disney title, World of Illusion. Again, just wanted it for the box art. I'm not going to play it that often, I think it's more of a 2-player thing. I thought it was okay, but nowhere near as good as Castle of Illusion. Next up, Aladdin. Great game. I've yet to complete it, but I'll get them bought because it's a variant of the box art. Gunstar Heroes. Don't need to say much about Gunstar Heroes, most Mega Drive fans will know how cool the game it is. Again, just really, really cool artwork on this. I posted some of that on the Instagram page, so feel free to find that. The next one is Beast Warriors. Beast Warriors is a funny one. Mainly got this for the box art and partly for the memories. There was a kid down our street who bought it despite the awful reviews that it was getting. I had to laugh when I saw that he bought it. He brought it around to my house, I think because I was the only kid who had a Japanese converter. Completed it, and I think he took it back to the shop where he bought it from. But yeah, interesting game. And the other one is Ichitan Art, which is a game that I only knew about because of Top Hat Gaming Man. It just so happened in that week this actually showed up on one of the pages that I buy from, so I ended up buying it, and that's as much as I can say about that one. Next up, Super Famicom. Those who follow me on Instagram will probably know I'm quite a big Bomberman fan. This is another one from Alan. Really cool box art, if you can see that there. And again, same carries on in the manual. Also like the fact that Super Famicom games were these vertical ones, and there's always a lot of effort made. Next up is Mickey Mouse. I think it's the Mickey's No Adventure or something along the lines when it's translated from Japanese. But yeah, Mickey's Magical Quest to us. Again, just another title that I wanted, just because of the box art and manual art. This one managed to pick up from an eBay seller, along with, so this is Bomberman Panic W, or Bomberman Panic World I think it is, and this one here, looks like a Puyo game. Again, I think these cost me like £10 combined, so couldn't really resist, and that's a 16-bit collection done. Okay, so on to Saturn. First one is Toshinden S. Pretty much good game in its day. Also obviously made it onto the PlayStation. Virtua Fighter Remix. Apparently this is the best version of Virtua Fighter. Wouldn't know yet, not played it. But these two got for about a tenner, so not too bad. Next up is Bomberman Wars. Really just got that because I've got all the Bomberman games for the Saturn, so picked this up to complete the set. Which leads me into this awesome thing, which is the Bomberman Party Pack. I was lucky on this one. I was on Twitter, and Saturn Auctions on Twitter basically tweeted that this was on eBay, so I ended up going on there and buying it. It's basically the S Bomberman joypad combined and the multi-tap, all in a nice box. So I was pretty pleased at getting hold of that. Wasn't cheap, but some of these things never are, so you can wait and you'll never get them cheaper than what they already were. So I think it was about £80. But yeah, the multi-tap alone is usually like 50 to 60 to get a box version, so it wasn't too bad. Next up is the Need for Speed. Now I was actually trying to play this game, or well, looking to play this game, and I couldn't find the Japanese version, so I ended up buying a PAL version. First PAL game I've ever bought in some flipping VHS case, which when you compare it to Saturn CD cases, there's a bit of overkill. One of the reasons I don't really like PAL Saturn is the oversized cases. But yeah, ended up getting Need for Speed, one of my favourite games. Originally was playing this on the PC, so wanted to play it again, the original that is. So yeah, picked that up. And after buying that one was when I found out that there was actually a Japanese release, and it came under the title of Nissan GT Overdriving. So picked this one up from Alan's Japanese Retro Games, very cheap, about £6. Reading the instruction manual, it looks as though the cars are different in this version than the Sega PAL version. I'm guessing that's just because this is sponsored by Nissan for some reason. But yeah, we'll be putting it on later on today, so I'll let you know at some point, probably on the Instagram page. And the next title I've got is Marvel Superheroes. I basically have all the other Marvel Capcom games, so this was just really to complete the set. But a nice find at a good price. Recently got this one. Wanted it for a little while, but just never came up at the price that I wanted to pay, and finally got the Street Fighter collection. Main game I want to play on that is Super Street Fighter 2, but yeah, it's nice to have it all in one box. The next title, I'm a huge Taito fan as well, so love New Zealand Story, Rainbow Islands, Bubble Bobble, and I didn't even know this game existed for a while until saw it on the Facebook page and managed to pick this one up, which is Bubble Symphony, so I'm pretty pleased to add that to the collection. Not the cheapest title to get, but occasionally you have to go a little bit above your budget just to get certain games. That was definitely one of them. The other one I've got is Incredible Toons, so Nazo Nakamura. So you'll notice if you look on there, it's basically a little bit of Ghosts and Goblins, like the artwork of that, and puzzle game based on that. Yet to play it as it goes. Problem with making all these videos or like tweeting and stuff, you never get around to playing all the games. Another title that's not easy to come by and usually goes for a fair decent price is Earthworm Jim 2. The better of the Earthworm Jim games, yeah, it's just Saturn conversion, but yeah, not always easy to find at a good price. Another one I've got, very similar to Ichitan R. Again, it's just found out through Top Hat Gaming Man, and these things just suddenly come up. I don't know if it's because someone mentions it and then you're looking, or if they've always been there, or if it's just sheer coincidence that week that they show up. But yeah, I just picked that one up. Columns collection. Just wanted to add that to the collection. Enjoy Columns, think it's a pretty decent game in its own right. It's not Tetris, but yeah, it's still a cool game. And next one is Clockwork Knight. Now I already have Clockwork Knight, but this one is Clockwork Knight 1 and 2 in the same box, so it's like a twin pack. So it's all combined. It's got a bonus disc. It's also got a calendar, which I will eventually put on my Instagram page. It's too fiddly to take apart. It's inside a little envelope, so I won't take it all. But basically, you get this, and inside is like 12 discs for 12 months. Okay, so we'll move across to Dreamcast. Okay, so Dreamcast. Up until last night, I didn't actually own a Dreamcast. I had one back in the day, had everything for it, so I was really reluctant to buy another one just because I know what I'm like. I probably want to buy all the accessories and go crazy all over again. But yeah, by sheer fluke, something happened last night. I've ended up getting one, Japanese model, so that'll be delivered soon, and I'll probably do another video on that one. But yeah, in the meantime, these are all from Alan again, so Alan's Japanese Retro Game Sales on Facebook. Jet Set Radio, love the box art on this one. So yeah, wanted to get that. Obviously it's a great title at the same time. Sonic Adventure, pretty standard, most people have seen the case before. Sega Rally Championship, so again, just everyone needs Sega Rally in their lives, no different. Samba de Amigo, this is Samba de Amigo 2000. I have the original in storage, but yeah, I wanted to get the 2000 one. I think this one is actually better, it's more fun, it's got more poses, a couple of more moves stuck in there, and obviously a couple more tunes. So yeah, happy to pick that one up. And then lastly is Sonic Adventure 2, not from Alan, but came up at a really cheap price. I think I paid like £8 for this one. So yeah, just happy to add that. I've never actually played this game, so when I get my Dreamcast, it will be one that I start on. So that completes the video really. That's all the games that I've managed to pick up. Hopefully you've not seen all of them before, and a couple of titles in there that you found interesting. With regards to the shout outs that I mentioned at the start, first shout out has to go to Ricky of Tunk Design, who made this t-shirt. Absolutely love it. We are going to be working together shortly to make some designs on other things, so maybe some Dreamcast and Saturn t-shirts. If you're interested, get hold of me on Twitter. It's @KingMonkey25. You can always DM me there, and I'll try and respond as soon as I can. The second shout out has to go to Damien James Sweet for this awesome Sonic mug. It's actually a Christmas present from my mum, but I told her where to go for it. And this guy does quite a lot of Sega goodies, so there'll be a link in the comments so you can find his shop, and by all means guys, go shop there. The thing with the gaming community that I like is the fact that we all like try and chip in and help each other out. So the reason I do the shout outs is so that these people actually get support, so the people that are actually doing good in the community get used and they can stay in business, because a lot of these people, they've got normal jobs and then they're doing this on the side. So if we can help them out by obviously like commenting and letting people know where we're getting their games and stuff, I do think it helps. And that's why I do the shout outs. It's not plugs because people are giving me free stuff, that isn't the case. These people basically sell to me at great prices, and I just think that more people need to know about them, so that more people use them, and then hopefully these guys can make more of a business out of what they do. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. As I say, I'm KingMonkey25 on Twitter, same on Instagram. Instagram has all the artwork that I tend to look at, so any box scans and stuff like that I'll tend to post on there. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please feel free, comment in the video, and I'll keep an eye on them and I'll try and